Don't worry, Sam, I got it.
Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be talking about Xbox and advertisements. I mean, they've been doing this for like quite a while anyways. But what Xbox is trying to do is trying to put games and ads. But the thing is, they're trying to do it for like free Xbox Cloud gaming. And apparently they've been doing it for insiders. And they will have like players watch an ad before they can play for like an hour, which is like nothing. I gotta be completely honest. So this article by Dexerto, which I completely trust and totally hasn't said anything wrong, it has like most of the info in it. So it says Xbox is finally letting players stream games for free as long as they accept one very familiar catch. It's an idea Microsoft has floated before. Back in 2023, the company's own gaming CFO mused about trading a few seconds for ads for hours of free Game Pass streaming, and now that daydream is finally live, at least for the players testing it. And it says how Xbox free streaming test actually works. Xbox confirmed in its official blog that it's testing an ad-supported way to stream selected games from your library. For a limited time, available for insiders, people enrolled in a program that tried new features before they roll out to the public. According to the post, players can stream games they already own for free, okay, as long as they watch an ad before each session starts. Xbox caps sessions at 1 hour across supported devices and regions and confirmed that the core gaming experience stays unchanged once the ad ends. Xbox explained that many players can now stream games on devices they already own, including older phones, tablets, low-spec PCs, without buying new hardware. The company specifically noted that cloud streaming can help Xbox owners play newer games built for Xbox Series X and S without needing to upgrade their console right away. And ads in games aren't new. The company acknowledged they've been around for decades, but they haven't already been built around players that actually want. Done well, Xbox argued, ads can lower the cost of getting into a game and opening it up for people rather than take away from the experience, and for that to work, brands only earn a spot and their presence adds value instead of intruding. Moreover, Xbox rules for those ads are specific. They need to add value, never interrupt gameplay, meet the same quality bar as Xbox's own content, stay clearly labeled, and match what players expect whichever platform they are using. The company says it will be adjusting the test as feedback comes in, all in service of a stated goal, cheaper ways for more people to play. It's the latest piece of Microsoft's push to make games easier to reach on hardware people already own, following yesterday's news that the OG Xbox titles now run on PC. So is this a good idea? I think yes and no. I think it's great that they want to do unintrusive ads so it doesn't interrupt your gameplay, but also like an hour of gameplay isn't really all that much if you really think about it, especially if you're kind of a troglodyte. Especially if you're just like playing games like the entire day or the entire morning or entire afternoon. It's a really not that much. Like whenever I play like recordings for games, they do last like quite a bit. All my gaming sessions don't last, just an hour. They last like 2 hours or more. And I think if they're able to find like a good spot, then maybe it could work. But also, like, I don't think ads in games are really much of a good idea. Yeah, they say they're unintrusive, but that's for now. Who knows what that could, entail? What, like 10 years, like a couple years from now? Was it 10? But like 2 years from now, 3 years from now, when they introduce this whole thing, probably by 2027. So like, yeah, 2 years from now, they could change all of that and be like, you know what? We're gonna have them intrude your games, like how they do with mobile ads. Mobile ads, like, they don't intrude the games per se, but they do get in the way of a lot of stuff you're trying to do when they do have advertisements. It's like super fucking annoying, and that's why like I hate mobile games and I hate playing them in any way or form or fashion. I also think they should really focus more like on exclusives, because they tend to have like a lot of games, just on like PC as well, and also like they have it now on PlayStation. They have Halo on PlayStation, and I think if they want more people in their ecosystem, they should just really focus hardcore more on exclusives, and actually they should focus more on physical than digital media and cloud streaming. It doesn't help that this came out a month after, this is coming out like a month after Sony announced that they don't want to do physical media anymore and they want to abandon that. A lot of people had outrage about that, and like it's really backfiring on them, because a lot of people are rightfully so like trashing on them and shitting on them, because again, everybody wants to own their stuff, everybody wants to own their games. And I understand that Game Pass has been a thing for a while, and you have to pay like monthly for that. You don't get ads, and you get to play a certain amount of games, especially like online and stuff. But like, I think owning the game is a lot more different. Also, you're gonna really play all those games that like are on Game Pass. Are you gonna download all the games? I think you're just gonna download like a couple and play them. really, because it is just like an extra thing you do get, and you get to play online. Also, like, physical media tends to like be a lot more better when it comes to consoles and other stuff. And I get that they want people, you know, to play on mobile phones and not to pay extra for other systems, but I think that's not gonna be well, because it's like, what, you have to watch an hour now to play an extra, or you have to watch an ad now to play an extra hour, and I think that's like that's gonna like piss a lot of people off, because they don't want to go through that. Also, they're gonna start with that and then be like, well, we're gonna have you watch another ad, and boom, you're gonna have to watch 5 ads to, you know, play an hour. And it's gonna move on to, oh, you're gonna pay like $2.99, but yet still watch ads. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna go down that path. You know how Netflix has it, where it's like $7.99 but with ads, and at like, what, 720p? That's like dog shit. It doesn't help that like a lot of the cloud streaming isn't really working well all too much for like Sony right now, and Xbox. Actually, Xbox, I heard, had like their servers shut down. I know Sony has had their servers shut down for like hours. They went down today actually, and it's been hours. I don't think the cloud streaming is really too much of a good idea, especially like where you had to access online just to play like a game. Okay, I get like there's like online games, and I'm probably a hypocrite for saying this, but I play like Fortnite and Rivals where you have to access the internet. But also, I don't have to use the internet to play games on my Switch or on my DS. Okay, that's entirely different. I want to be able to actually own these games, and I had to wait for either the digital license or, you know, to play like through Wi-Fi or through my data, just because, you know, I want to play a couple minutes of a match, and then I had to wait for an ad too. It's like, I think they should be focusing more on like handheld games and like owning these things, rather than just like playing on the cloud, you know, going through ads and going through all this. I feel like physical media also is just better. And I get that they're also on PC. I get that it's not just digital media, and I think they should also focus more on just like having more affordable prices, but like you have like less of it. Like you have like less games to download, but you also like don't have to pay. You have to pay to watch the ads either. Like I think you need like a fine-tuning line with this, and I think having ads is just gonna be like a spiral where it's like, well, it's 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. And it's just gonna go down and down and down. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I just want to talk about that. So yeah, bye.